YouTube, what it do, y'all? It's your girl Prissy Solo. I swear, y'all, I'm gonna try to fix my energy and get it together. But bitch, oh my gosh, if y'all could just hear what I had to go through just 2 minutes ago for the last 10 minutes. Oh my gosh. It was a lot. It was a lot. Hold on, I gotta take a sip. Whew. Oh my gosh. So look, you guys, I got a 5-month-old baby and a 6-year-old. I always usually brag about how much my 5-month-old is chill as fuck and how he's so cool. He only really cries when he's hungry. But bitch, just now, I don't know who he was because he almost drove me insane. I'm not a shake my baby type of bitch, but shout out to the mothers that shake their kids. You know, before you leave the hospital, they warn you about the shaking baby syndrome. Now, I didn't shake him because I'm really good at tuning the fuck out. But bitch, if I didn't know how to tune the fuck out, I would have been shaking a baby today. I didn't do it, so calm down for all y'all. But shout out to the moms that shake their kids. And shout out to all the mothers that don't shake their kids. Because being a mom is a full-time, hard-ass job. For me to be right here and even talking to y'all after what I did is amazing. Because I literally wanted to scream and to cry. He was crying and screaming at the top of his lungs like somebody was beating him. All because he was sleepy and would not take his ass to sleep. But nonetheless, he's asleep. So I'm going to drink to that. Oh my gosh. I'm 24 now, so I'm a grown-ass woman. But I swear, I wanted to cry. Alright, so moving on from that. I survived. I'm here. And we're going to try to move right along and try to get, hopefully this wine kick in fast. I just had to let y'all know what I just went through and what it took for me to be sitting right here talking to y'all because, boy, oh my gosh. Alright, so anyway, moving right along. I wanted to come and talk to you guys about Wendy Williams and the Queen's Court returning. So, who we going to talk about first? Let's talk about Wendy Williams first because that's going to be shorter than what I got to say about the Queen's Court. Now, I'm a avid Wendy Williams watcher. I come home from work and I watch Wendy 5 days a week. But I missed whatever had happened that caused her health or whatever that made her leave the show. So, I don't really know the tea on that. They said it was a health scare. Wendy been gone for a few weeks or whatever. And she had this man fill it in for her. Y'all, I didn't have time to do notes. I told y'all what I just went through. So, we just going to go off the humbug. We just talking, okay? I ain't got no notes today. All right. So she had this man. I seen him before. I seen him in things, but I don't know his name. She had him hosting for her and filling in while she was gone on vacation. And to tell y'all the truth, drop down in the comment section. Let me know what y'all thought. I wasn't feeling him. I know he was trying to have a sense of humor, but it wasn't the same. I tried to watch it, but I'm really big on the Ask Wendy segment. That's my favorite segment of the show. So when I had caught on, watched him do the segment, and he just totally just was too bland. I couldn't do it. I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna tune back in when Wendy comes back. So Wendy came back on Monday, yesterday, and it was alright. It was cool. I'm glad to see that she's feeling better and that she's back in her chair. I was entertained the first about 10 minutes, 15 minutes, and then I got hungry. So I went to go get something to eat. And you know how you let the TV play still because you're kind of listening while you go get your food? When I came back, it was off. And I didn't even bother replaying it. So I guess it wasn't really that good. I'll give it a shot again later. I don't know what I was expecting. But I don't know. I don't think it's over for Wendy for me. I think I'll still be watching. I'm just saying, I think having that dude come and fill in for her, kind of messed up the momentum. I think maybe that they should have had several different people come and sub in different days, you know? That, or just go on a damn hiatus and tell us, well, you'll be back when you feel better. I don't know. But I tuned in yesterday. What did you guys think of the show? Moving right along to the main event. The Queen's Court returned last night. Actually, I watched Gag Order before I watched the Queen's Court. Gag Order is Kaya's show that she's doing by herself, y'all. And, y'all, I had just posted some photos online, so, you know, the niggas going crazy in the inbox. But anyways, so I watched Gag Order with Kaya. I will say that Kaya is very entertaining by herself. I think Kaya is okay with being a one-woman show, because I watched the Gag Order and I do like it. I do enjoy it. The Queen's Court returned, and when Maddie came back with 2 new judges. So I was wrong. If you watched my last video about who was replacing Kaya, I thought Funky Dineva was going to replace Kaya, but I was wrong, because Little Mo and Shekinah Joe are the new co-hosts for the Queen's Court. Now, let's just start with the beginning of the show. I live for Maddie's titty twerk. I actually been working on it myself. I can't really show y'all because I don't want to be a little fast, bro, because I don't want to do it with the shirt on. You know, you got to pull it up. I got to show y'all the cleavage because I ain't packing. I ain't got it going like Maddie do. But because of Maddie, I know how to titty twerk. That's like, I just, it's just so iconic to me that I just live for it. The song that she titty twerked to in the beginning, I just loved it. I don't know what the song was, but it had me dancing in my chair. It had me dancing in my chair. Hey, hey, hey. So she does her thing, make her drink, whatever, blah, blah, blah. Same thing. They live streamed it. But when Little Mo came out, I had thought that originally when I first seen her, I thought, oh, okay, she's going to start, you know, having like different judges every week. Like she going to mix it up and have different people. But I think that they are permanent. Now, remind you, I was watching this live. I think it was live. So I seen all the comments and stuff coming in. So I'm going to tell y'all how I feel, and I'm going to tell you what the viewers were saying. Okay? Now, Little Mo and Shekinah Joe replacing Kaya. I like Shekinah Joe. I always kind of thought Shekinah was funny. I liked her personality. I never really got to know Little Mo's personality. I know she used to be on some kind of radio show, but I never, outside of Love and Hip Hop and her music, I didn't like her on Love and Hip Hop. I wish she would have used that platform for something else to shout out, you know, her music, because I actually love Little Mo. Growing up, Superwoman, and that song with Ja Rule, where would I be without you, baby? 'Cause I want you and I need you to put it on me. You know that song? I just, shout out to Ja Rule and Ashanti. I went to go see them at San Manuel out here in California. They had rocked it. But like, yeah, Little Mo, growing up, I listened to a lot of her shit. What's the other one besides Superwoman? But she did that song with Fabulous, Can't Let You Go. I just, yeah. So it was cool to me. I just, to see her. However, her energy during the show, I wasn't really here for it. I felt like she was really quiet, and I really feel like she has like a real chill back. I feel like her personality is cool, but I feel like she has a real chill back spirit to where it could get outshined by T.S. Madison and by Shekinah Joe, because they're both very outspoken, so they need somebody else that's very boisterous, I feel. Like, again, nothing against Little Mo. I think Little Mo is gorgeous. I heard she had a miscarriage, so I'm sorry to hear that. Prayers to you and your family, Little Mo. But I just, it was times where I felt like when I was sitting there, it was like, are you going to say anything? I didn't, you know. But I feel like we should give her a chance. I feel like it was, you know, the first time jitters. We should give her a chance. But the comment section, Maddie, I'm really afraid for for the fate of the Queen's Court based off the comments. Um, it seemed like a lot of people felt like it was very boring. They did not seem. Of course, you have all the people that wants Kaya to come back. Look, I wish Kaya can come back too, but truth of the matter is, it's not gonna happen. So I'm over that. I'm okay with the Queen's Court continuing without her. However, like I said, the comments, they just, you had the people that wanted Kaya back, but you had the people that really just weren't feeling the two new judges. They just didn't like the dynamic, and I see more so that they weren't really feeling a little more than Shekinah. And I seen a lot of people just saying like, look, I'm leaving. Maddie, I tried. Maddie, I'm sleepy. Maddie, I'm going to sleep. Y'all boring. Y'all putting me to bed. Look, the comments literally broke my heart because I want Maddie to win. I want Kaya to win. I want Wendy to win. I want all my sisters to win, really. And I just, I think it's unfortunate. However, I'm going to tune in still next week. I like the show. I thought the Queen's Court was good last night. Maddie alone cracks me up, period. Maddie, to me, has this personality that's not for everybody because she says things that a lot of people aren't willing to say. And y'all really thought that Kaya was that girl because of how she just really just goes off talking about people. But Maddie is entertaining without having to drag people's name through the dirt. However, I will say this, Maddie. I do wish you would have addressed the issue. I do think it's classy that you didn't want to address the issue with Kaya. However, Kaya's out here on gag order dragging your name and the nickname she gave you through the dirt. And I don't think it would have hurt to address it. I think that maybe you would have had the audience's attention a little bit more had you addressed it. But hey, if you want to take the classy route, hey, I always tell people I'm half lady, I'm half gangster bitch. So I feel where you was coming from. One half of me felt where you was coming from. The lady in me understood the business side to like, look, I'm not about to even give this bitch no airtime. But the other half of me, the gangster bitch, was like, look, we all know about it. We all see this shit on the shade room. We all see this shit on gag order. So it's just like, hey, nip it in the butt. Let her have it. Shit, some people, let me tell you something, Maddie. It's two different types of bitches in this world. There's the bitch that you can knock upside her head and she learns her lesson and she leaves you alone. Then there's another type of bitch that you have to knock upside their head about 3, 4, 5 times before they really get it. Because maybe you ain't hit them hard enough. Maybe they liked it. So Kaya is one of them ones that if you don't, I feel like if you gotta address it because she will continue to go on. She ain't gonna stop. But hey, what do I know? I'm just Prissy Solo. Anyway. So that was the Queen's Court. Like I said, I will be watching. I'm rooting for them. I like the energy with Shekinah Joe. I just feel like, and I do like they had added the jury and allowing people to speak at the time, a live audience. I like that too. But I'm curious, do y'all think that she's still doing it at her house and she's allowing them strangers to come? Or do you think the live jury, the people that were asking the questions are really like people she know? I was wondering, I'm thinking like, Maddie, I know damn well you ain't let these fans come in your house and know where you stay. You better have security systems and a big ass fence and stuff because once you show somebody where you stay, they just come unattended. I don't know. I don't like people coming all up in my house and stuff that I don't know. Anyway, now let's get back to Wendy Williams because Wendy got a lot of shit going on with her husband. She telling us that everything is good in Huntersville. That's her husband's last name. Her last name, Huntersville. And Wendy, I like you. I really don't want to talk about you, bitch, but we got to keep it real. Wendy, your husband is the reason that got you on TV. But don't for 1 second. I know you're getting older, and I know it might be hard out here for a pimp when you get older like that, and you feel like, look, why start all over? But let me tell you something. You are the talent. That nigga needs you. You do not need him. I don't know if the money is the reason why you staying, and because he runs certain shit, like he's your manager, so you feel like you need him. I hope that's not the reason. I would rather accept the fact that you are letting him do you like this because you're just so in love. I'd rather accept that than accept you thinking that you need him. Because, bitch, you miss Wendy Williams. I grew up, let me tell y'all something. I'm from Bakersfield, California, but I'm a real California girl. I done lived all throughout this bitch. When I was younger, I lived in Los Angeles. Okay, I was originally born in Linwood, raised in Bakersfield. I lived in Long Beach. I lived in LA. Blah 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 blah. Okay, so let me tell y'all something. This is a station in Los Angeles called 100.3 The Beat. Late at night, they had the Quiet Storm. About like 2 something in the morning, they play all the slow jams. I used to go to sleep with the radio on because I love listening to slow jams when I went to sleep, right? But I would wake up in the middle of the night in the wee hours of the morning. Wendy Williams' radio show would come on. I don't know what time. It was like the wee hours of the morning. It was after the Quiet Storm. It was called, after the Quiet Storm. And I fell in love with her as a person because if y'all think Wendy is shady now on the show, y'all don't know nothing. Y'all better go back and look at them old radio interviews and find out why these motherfuckers really don't like her. Because she used to go in. I would never forget the one time when Wendy when Wendy was alive. Oh my gosh, I was about to say when Wendy was alive. God forbid, God forbid. When Whitney Houston was alive, she did this interview with Wendy Williams. Iconic. You can find it online on YouTube. Iconic. She did this interview. I listened to it live. Whitney Houston cussed the fuck out of Wendy. They went back head toe to toe. It was perfect. It was perfect. It was everything. And growing up as a young girl, listening to that was crazy. And I just always was a fan. And as I got older, when she adjusted to TV, I started watching her and stuff like that. And it's not the same as when she was on the radio, true enough. But everybody knows that on TV, you cannot get down like you get down on like your podcast and on YouTube. There's certain things you can say. You have a lot of endorsements. You just can't. It's just levels to the shit. And I just, like I said, Wendy, you are the talent. Your husband is no good. I think that because you talk so much about everybody else's business, it's best to just address your shit. And I know you called yourself addressing your own business on TV, but you lied. You said everything was cool in Huntersville. But truth is, paparazzi out here has pictures of your husband with his side bitch. And at this point, I feel like if your man is out in the open, knowing who he is and knowing who you are, getting caught by paparazzi cheating with his side bitch, he don't give a fuck. He feel like he got you wrapped around his finger. I feel like. Because it's kind of like, at this point, you ain't really too worried about the repercussions, nigga. You ain't even trying to hide the shit no more. And Wendy, you could do better than that. He got you out here looking crazy. Now, you ain't gonna tell me, but I just have to ask because I'm a nosy little bitch. Is it true that you got soundproof rooms in your house? And that's all I'm going to say. I ain't going to say what else I heard. I ain't going to go there. Because I love you, Wendy. I really do. I'm coming to New York this summer. And I plan on coming to see your show, bitch. And you better be there. And don't have nobody else co-hosting your shit unless it's somebody that could really grasp all areas of your audience attention. With that being said, y'all, that's the end of this video. I am going to go watch Love and Hip Hop Miami Reunion Part 2. And I owe y'all Love and Hip Hop Atlanta had premiered last night. So I'm going to get in here and I'm going to watch this. And I'm going to come on back and we're going to chat. All right, later.